أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أم اتخذوا من دون الله شفعاء قل أولو كانوا لا يملكون شيئا ولا يعقلون قل لله الشفاعة جميعا له ملك السماوات والأرض ثم إليه ترجعون وإذا ذكر الله وحده اشمأزت قلوب الذين لا يؤمنون بالآخرة وإذا ذكر الذين من دونه إذا هم يستبشرون صدق الله العظيم. These are ayats from Surah Az-Zomar, the ayah number 43 and 44 and 45. And the ayah number 43, actually we have talked about it, and I will summarize because there is a strong relation between the ayah number 43 and 44. Before passing on to the ayah number 44, let me read the ayah number 43. أَمِ اتَّخَذُوا مِن دُونِ اللَّهِ شُفَعَاءَ, or have they taken intercessors besides Allah Azza wa Jal? Did they do that? Did it happen? As we talked about it, this is not a normal question. This question does not look for answer. This question condemns those who did that. أَمِ اتَّخَذُوا مِن دُونِ اللَّهِ شُفَعَاءَ. Allah Azza wa Jal giving another question, قُلْ أَوَلَوْ كَانُوا لَا يَمْلِكُونَ شَيْئًا. Say, if those whom they have taken as intercessors do not possess anything, do not have any power over anything, لا يملكون شيئا. قُلْ أَوَلَوْ كَانُوا لَا يَمْلِكُونَ شيئا وَلَا يَعْقِلُونَ. And if they do not have any intelligence, if they do not reason. We understand from this ayah that Allah Azza wa Jal talking about Quraysh, because Quraysh used to worship the idols, and the idols were not considering. They do not have any mind to think with it, and they do not have a heart and anything like that. They are inanimate things. So how did they worship them? Allah Azza wa Jal asking, قُلْ أَوَلَوْ كَانُوا لَا يَمْلِكُونَ شَيْئًا وَلَا يَعْقِلُونَ. They do not aware about what's happening to them. But it doesn't mean that the people could only take the idols as intercessors beside Allah Azza wa Jal. They could take only the idols as deities other than Allah Azza wa Jal. No. This is the verse, of course. How do you worship the idols? But if the people, if anyone worship or call on or pray anyone, any human being, like Allah Azza wa Jal, it means the same thing. It means that he has taken him as deity other than Allah Azza wa Jal. It shows that he believed that there is some authorities given to him by Allah Azza wa Jal. And we know that Allah Azza wa Jal do not give any authority in His judgment. وَلَا يُشْرِكُ فِي حُكْمِهِ أَحَدًا. He is the one who has the dominion of the heavens and the earth. And He is the one who rules the heavens and the earth and whatever between them. So it doesn't mean, no matter if you worship an idol or any man or anything other than Allah Azza wa Jal, or if you accept them, that they will benefit you in the sight of Allah Azza wa Jal. أَمِ اتَّخَذُوا مِن دُونِ اللَّهِ شُفَعَاءَ. And as a conclusion, we understood from this ayah that we cannot expect in this life from some people that they will intercede with Allah Azza wa Jal at that day, because there is nothing given to them. Right now, there is nothing given to them. لا يملكون الشفاعة. No one has the right of intercession. Only at that day Allah will give some permission to some people, for specific people to intercede, and it will happen at that day, and both the permission will come from Allah Azza wa Jal. No one can intercede without the permission of Allah Azza wa Jal, and if Allah Azza wa Jal gave him a permission, he will give the permission for a specific one, for someone whom Allah Azza wa Jal pleased with him. So both the permission comes from Allah Azza wa Jal, and it shows you that all matter rests with Allah Azza wa Jal. So we can only expect from Allah Azza wa Jal our salvation. We can only hope from Him, because all the matter rests with Allah Azza wa Jal at that day. So we cannot find people, and we cannot think them that they will save us from the hand of Allah Azza wa Jal. No need to find them, and even if you find them, this is a big sin. You cannot think that they can do something before Allah Azza wa Jal. Some people think that there is some people who have already taken the right of intercession, and they will save them at that day. No, it can't. Those people really, those themselves, they do not know what will happen to them. But the people think about them that have already has the right to intercession, and they have already saved themselves. Allah Azza wa Jal have already give them their salvation, and they rescued themselves. No, it doesn't sense. It's not true. According to Quran, all the people are the same, and Allah Azza wa Jal will judge between them. Even if the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam says in Quran, "In adri ma yuf'alu bi wala bikum," I do not know what will happen to me and with what will happen to you. Of course, the Prophet ﷺ has the strong hope, as all the people should be. And there is some ayats give some strong hope to Prophet ﷺ that Allah will forgive his sins. لِيَغْفِرَ لَكَ اللَّهُ مَا تَقَدَّمَ مِنْ ذَنْبِكَ وَمَا تَأَخَّرَ. But even although that the Prophet ﷺ didn't say that I have already saved myself with my worships or with my deeds. No, he said that he need the permission, he need the rahmah, the mercy of Allah Azza wa Jal, and no one can enter the mercy of Allah, no one can enter the Jannah, the paradise of Allah with his deeds. We all need the rahmah of Allah Azza wa Jal. We need his mercy of Allah Azza wa Jal. So we should hope from him. This is the belief of Islam, hoping only from Allah Azza wa Jal, expecting the mercy of Allah Azza wa Jal directly from him. If Allah Azza wa Jal wants to forgive you, he can forgive you directly, or he can use any means at that day. He may give permission to someone, maybe your mother or the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, to intercede about you, or he forgive you directly, or he may not forgive you, and he may not grant any permission to anyone, even the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, to forgive you. So all matter rests with Allah Azza wa Jal. Let's hope only from him. Let Allah Azza wa Jal see in our heart that we only expect from him. I think that this is the real belief that Allah Azza wa Jal wants to see in our hearts. So hence Allah Azza wa Jal condemns whoever takes shufa'ah in the sight of Allah Azza wa Jal. No, no one can do that without His permission. No one possesses that right without His permission, and His permission will come at that day and for specific people, not for a non-person, as we talked about it in the previous episode. أَمِ اتَّخَذُوا مِن دُونِ اللَّهِ شُفَعَاءَ. It likes the dua in this life. For example, in this life, when we are sick, when we are ill, some people may make dua for us. They may say to Allah Azza wa Jal, they may pray to Allah Azza wa Jal, "Oh Allah, please heal my father," or "Please cure my brother." They may pray Allah Azza wa Jal, and Allah may accept their dua, or He may accept one of them, about us, or He may not accept their dua, or Allah Azza wa Jal can cure us, heal us directly. We do not know the reality. Only Allah Azza wa Jal knows. So, should we expect from the people in this situation? No. We should accept only from Allah Azza wa Jal. If we are sick, we should expect only from Allah Azza wa Jal to heal us. Of course, we should do whatever takes us to the health. Of course, we should go to the doctor and do whatever required. But we should know that Allah is the one who heals us. الذي خلقني وإذا مرضت فهو يشفين. Like the Prophet Abraham sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, الذي وإذا مرضت فهو يشفين. And when I am sick, He is the one who cures me, not anyone else. We cannot expect the heal from other people. And when we hear someone make dua for us, we can also say to some people, make dua for me. But we will know that Allah is the one. He can forgive, He can accept that dua, or our dua, or any dua about us, and heal us. And we should know that no matter who is, how big he is, or how important he is, if Allah Azza wa Jal do not want to accept his dua, He can refuse his dua and remain us in our sickness. So we should see that all the things in the hand of Allah Azza wa Jal, and we should expect everything from Allah Azza wa Jal. Everything we need, only we should expect from Allah Azza wa Jal. We cannot consider Allah Azza wa Jal that He is not enough mercy with us, that He is not good with us, and look for some people to take some action in order to receive